Hello and welcome back to another video on the channel. Let's jump right into it. So I know you're familiar with the film 28 Days Later. I know you're familiar with the film 28 Weeks Later. But have you heard of the film 8 Days Later? Okay, you haven't, but I have because I just lived it. All right, yes, I have returned from working 8 days in a row. This is me after 8 days, and quite frankly, I'm dead. All right, and I know. It's kind of me being a big baby. It's a little bit of hyperbole. It's not the hardest thing in the world. People do it every single day, but it just kills your soul, man. So I figured I'd post a little brief update here to let you know where I've been. I know I'm supposed to be dishing out these videos left and right because I gotta fire quickly, and if I'm a lazy piece of crap, I can't. So what's up? Brief update. That's all we're talking about. If you're not interested in a life update of a chump, then perhaps this video isn't for you, but stick around even if not, because, well, we're going places, all right? So, forget my thumbnail. I know it's a little dumb, but it's catchy. It's provocative. It gets the crowd going, all right? Have you heard of the term "no days off"? I don't know how those people do it, but man, it's impressive. And I know some people work 60 hours a week. Some people work nonstop, just always on. And there's got to be a personality type that I don't have. And if you can do it, well, quite frankly, I'm jealous because I can't. But I've been working 8 days in a row. I've been doing, retail things, and it's hard. And the main reason it's hard is because of the dread, and the lack of will to live. All right, no, will to be creative. I cannot make anything when I'm working. I don't know why, but if you look at my screen time, I will show you that when I get off work, it's 6 hours of me being on a screen. And I want to use this to point out the importance of the FIRE movement, the mini retirement, the broke fire, as some geniuses have called it. It's very important for the sanity, because I haven't taken a vacation in like 7 years. I've never taken a vacation because I use all my vacation time to add extra hours to my paycheck when the hours get low. Like last check, I had a stint when I was making lots of videos, but guess what? I only worked 20 hours, had to fill that in with vacation time. So I never take a vacation. But the mini retirement is all about one long mini vacation. You are not truly free until you're free from the handcuffs of a job. And quite frankly, I don't know what to do because you need money to live. And the golden handcuffs are real. Like, I want to do things. I need new equipment. Without money, I can't. All right, there's a solution to this, and it's just I'm brain fogged from the 8 days in a row. And tomorrow, I actually have the next 2 days off, and I want to make this video. I want to have another video, my Q1 earnings report for FIRE. I want to work on that one tomorrow. Only possible because of free time and the lack of working multiple days in a row. I don't want to complain anymore. This leads me to my next train of thought. What happens to you when the work stops? All right. Does creativity actually turn up, or do you actually turn down for what? I'm sorry I had to do that. Do you just basically turn into a bump on a log and become a really lazy bum? And another idea is, what's it like going out in the world and realizing everybody around you is working and you're not contributing anything? And honestly, now that I'm done with 8 days, it's like I'm so in the routine of working that I don't even really desire a day off. It's just like my life now is consecutive working days, and tomorrow I may just be a shell of a human being. It reminds me, I think of this movie often when it comes to my work. Have you ever seen the movie Hurt Locker? If you haven't, it's a good movie. Came out, I don't know, like 2008. It's about this guy in the military, and he defuses bombs overseas in the Middle East, and it shows the ordeal that he must go through and all the trauma he must experience. And then, spoiler alert, I'm going to spoil the end of the film if you haven't seen it. At the end of the film, it shows him returning to civilian life. And one of the scenes that's kind of, it's kind of important is he's just, he's living life. He's, in this scene in particular, he's browsing the cereal in the cereal aisle. And you'll see that there's like 24, 36 feet of boxes of cereal. It's what he is fighting for is essentially the freedom to buy 27 feet of cereal. And most of that cereal I put out, by the way, and it's not worth it. And it just goes to show, like, what is he really fighting for, and adjusting back into civilian life. It's hard, all right. But the main point I bring is, at the end of the film, he's like, you know what? Screw it. I'm going back in the Hurt Locker, getting back in my bomb suit. Let's do this. Let's defuse some bombs. This is my life. This is how it goes. And I often wonder, is that how I'm going to be? Not to conflate me being in the military, because that's very difficult and I could never do that. But working, at the end of it all, am I going to say, whoa, I can't do this non-work thing. Work is where I belong. It's all I know. I'm returning to it because it's familiar and because I can't adjust to the non-working life. All right. It's a good point. It's an okay point. I don't think that's the case. I think the case is that I am going to find out some things about myself, and you know what? Amor fati. Watch my last video. I talk about it. The love of your fate. If you screw up, guess what? You learn something. Anyway, that's where I've been for the last 8 days. I would be pumping out content like a fiend if I didn't have work. But I need money, and I can't retire without it. And I'm still trying to save up as much as possible before my lease is up in June. So we're doing the financial report on the next video. It's going to be covering all my finances for month 1, January 2025. Hope to see you there. Hope you like this video. It's a quickie update. Nothing too important. Don't share it. This one's a secret one. And I will catch you in the next one. So have a wonderful evening and goodbye.